Imagine an agricultural product that was well known by our ancestors but lost to us. Today we're going to delve into the fascinating world of industrial hemp and rediscover the meticulous process of extracting and isolating its most valuable compound, cannabidiol, or CBD. We'll begin by exploring the initial stages of extracting plant oils. We will then look at the next crucial steps of refining those plant oils, and finally we will look at isolating CBD. I will explain an extraction method outlined by Philip Addo in his research paper, Cold Ethanol Extraction of Cannabinoids. This method is widely used for its efficiency and scalability. The process starts with dried hemp that is packed into 220 micron mesh bags and placed in a centrifuge, like your washing machine at home. It is then filled with ethanol and agitated in order to diffuse the oils into the ethanol. The centrifuge is then drained and goes through a spin cycle to expel the remaining ethanol and oil trapped inside the hemp. This crude extract is just the beginning, and it needs significant refinement to achieve a cleaner oil to isolate. Refining this crude extract into a cleaner oil involves a series of steps, starting with winterization. In this process, the crude oil and ethanol is chilled to sub-zero temperatures, typically negative 40 degrees Celsius or lower, for several hours. This causes fats and waxes to solidify, where it is then filtered through a Buchner funnel using 20 micron and 2 micron paper filters, where the fats and waxes are captured here in the paper filters and the leaner hemp oil and ethanol solution is captured here. That solution is then heated to 37 degrees Celsius and passed through an activated carbon filter where it picks up chlorophyll and any other color impurities. The solution then turns to be more clear and amber in color. The ethanol is then recaptured and reused using a rotary evaporator. The oil ethanol solution goes into this globe and rotates it in this hot bath. The ethanol boils off, recondenses on these coils here, and drains into this globe, and the ethanol can be reused, and the oil is left behind in this globe. That oil is then placed in an oven at 90 degrees Celsius, where it goes through a process called decarboxylation, where a carboxyl group breaks off of the cannabinoid CBDA and converts to the bioavailable form CBD. The last refinement step employs a machine called a wiped film evaporator, where the oil is placed into this vat and heated, and it goes into this cylinder where there are blades that wipe a thin film, causing the CBD oil to evaporate and be pulled towards this vacuum. There is a condensing coil in here where the CBD oil recondenses and is captured here. All other heavy plant waxes and lipids that we didn't capture in winterization are then drained into here. Terpenes and residual ethanol are captured here. With a highly refined CBD oil that's 80% coming out of distillation, the CBD is ready to be isolated. As discussed in the research paper by Dr. Malley, isolation of cannabidiol free of psychotropic cannabinoids from hemp, a special emphasis is put towards removing psychotropic cannabinoids in order to achieve a pure CBD. Isolating pure CBD from this refined oil relies on its crystalline structure and a nonpolar solvent, typically pentane or hexane. The distillate is dissolved into the solvent and placed in a jacketed reactor where the temperature is slowly dropped to negative 20 degrees Celsius to induce CBD crystallization while leaving other cannabinoids like delta-9 THC that is psychotropic in solution. The resulting crystals are filtered, washed with additional chilled pentane or hexane to remove residual contaminants, and dried into a white powdery isolate boasting over 99% CBD purity. This step blends art and science. Slight tweaks to cooling rates or solvent ratios can dramatically affect yield and crystal quality. If it is too cold, the impurities are hard to wash away. If it's too warm, the CBD crystals dissolve, lowering yields. In summary, isolating CBD from industrial hemp is a remarkable process that transforms raw plant material into pure compound. We have journeyed through each stage from ethanol extraction to meticulous steps of oil refinement via winterization, carbon scrubbing, and wiped film evaporation to the final isolation of CBD. Thanks for listening.